Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my team selection and transfer plans for Game Week 27. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, what are your plans for the next FPL Game Week, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, another so-so game week for me, 83 points, another red arrow from like 43k to 45. Over the last two game weeks, I've just dropped 5,000 places, so it's not been anything crazy. But also, it's not been anything exciting because, again, I'm not seeing green in a while now. And I just feel like a couple of the decisions that I'm making just aren't really going in my favor. Either way, finished on 83 points this week. Raya with the 2-pointer. Trent with the 6-pointer. Kirkes and Robinson was really, really bad this week. I was expecting at least 2 clean sheets from these players. I thought that Arsenal would keep a clean sheet against West Ham. Honestly, I thought City against Liverpool was the least likely game to get a clean sheet. But Kirkes, Wolves at home, I'd expect a clean sheet in there. And then Robinson at home to Palace, I was expecting a clean sheet there. But obviously, Bournemouth went down to 10 men. And Fulham just were not very good. So, unfortunately, only 1 clean sheet from the least likely suspect. But yeah, not great at the back there. In midfield, Mbeumo with a 14-pointer, absolute hero. Salah with a 14-pointer. I feel bad for the Mbeumo captainers because obviously you went against the crowd and then they just got the same points anyway. Palmer with another lackluster performance, only picking up 2 points, and then Eze picking up the 3-pointer. Was very, very close to getting an assist for Mateta's goal, but it was just offside. And then Wissa with the 8 points, Chris Wood with the 5, and then Isak with the 13 points. I mean, Friday night, the game week was looking really good because I'd got 22 points from Mbeumo and Wissa, so I was looking really, really strong. And then Saturday rolled around, and I don't think I've had a worse day. You know, I get Raya with the 2-pointer, Kirkes and Robinson with 1, Palmer with 2, and Eze with a 3-pointer, and I had Munoz on my bench with a 13-pointer. So it was just absolutely terrible. And then, yeah, this one really, really annoyed me, man. The Mikel Arteta one. I mean, I transferred out slot for Arteta, so I didn't take a hit for it or anything. I just wasted a transfer. I was expecting to beat West Ham. Like, I can't believe how bad Arsenal are sometimes. I mean, they've annoyed me from an FPL perspective. If you're an Arsenal fan, it must be horrible, especially when, you know, they're losing games at home to West Ham. It's just absolutely terrible. So yeah, absolutely nothing from my last week with the assistant manager. You know, Slot got like 10. I think Glasner got like 20. I thought I'd play it safe and bank like, you know, 10 points or something. And I just got absolutely nothing from it. So that was really unfortunate. I think if I got anything from that, probably would have been on a green arrow. If I got like a, you know, if they got like a draw and they scored like a goal or something, that would have been like 4 points. So maybe I would have got a green arrow then. Who knows? But yeah, really, really unfortunate. I'm kind of happy to be done with the assistant manager chip though, because it's just like it's a good chip. It's a powerful chip, but it also kind of you have to just play around it for the next like 3 game weeks. So all in all, not a great game week. Like I say, 83 points, red arrow, not the worst outcome. But yeah, that Saturday just absolutely killed me off. I mean, Sunday was really good because Isak with the 13-pointer, Chris Wood got an assist, and then obviously Salah and Trent picking up some points as well. Really, really nice there. But yeah, all in all, not a great game week. So anyway, that's how we got in Game Week 26. Let's move on to Game Week 27, though, and take a look at the team right now. So in goal, we still have Raya, who's got Forest away. I think I probably will be getting rid of Raya around the Game Week 30 wildcard. I'm either going to wildcard in 30 or 31, and depending on when the fixtures get announced. Because I don't really want to wildcard before the fixtures, because then it might make my wildcard end up being really bad. Like, we know a couple of the doubles with like Newcastle and Palace. But apart from that, if we can get a couple more doubles announced, then it'll just help me pick players for the wildcard. So I'm probably not going to go with Raya. He is a bit expensive, and I don't know. I just feel like Arsenal defense is good, but it's just not like a necessity like it was last season. So yeah, I'll have Raya for a few more game weeks, then I'll be getting rid of him. So I've got him in goal. At the back, we've got Trent, who's got Newcastle at home. I've got Robinson, who's got Wolves away, and then I've got Munoz, who's got Villa at home. I do have Kirkes on the bench, who's got Brighton away. My benchings have been terrible lately, so hopefully I don't get this one wrong as well. But I feel like I'm playing the fixtures. I think that Robinson and Munoz are more likely to get clean sheets than Bournemouth this week. And Bournemouth haven't been great defensively either. You know, since they battered us 5-0 at home, you know, obviously, I mean, the Liverpool game, fair enough, but they conceded against Southampton, and they also conceded against Wolves as well. So it's not something that I need to play like every single week. So I'm fine benching him this week. Again, he could absolutely smash it like Munoz did last week, at the weekend, should I say, and make me regret it, but it is what it is. I mean, that's the problem with having like a strong bench. But, you know, at this point, I kind of have to have a strong bench ready for Game Week 29. because I'm going to need all the transfers. I think I've got enough transfers now to field 11 players for Game Week 29 as long as I get no injuries. So we'll have to see what happens. Knock on wood that obviously we don't get any injuries. But either way, Trent, Robinson, Munoz, and Ray at the back. I don't really know what to expect this week from clean sheets. Maybe Munoz gets one, hopefully. I don't even know. But anyway, that's the back line. In midfield, we've got Mbeumo, who's got Everton at home. Salah, who's got Newcastle at home. Palmer, who's got Southampton at home. And then Eze, who's got Villa at home. Yeah, I'm just going to captain Salah every single week. I know that Palmer's got Southampton at home. A very, very good fixture. But last time I captained Palmer when I think Salah played Newcastle, he ended up getting like 2 goals and an assist. I'm not making that mistake again. I'm just perma-captaining. I don't even care. Like, they've just beat City away and he got a 14-pointer. That's arguably the hardest fixture of the season. Maybe Arsenal away. Like, I'm not going to go against him. He's having an absolute ridiculous season. And I know that Palmer's got a really good fixture, but Palmer's not been that good lately. You know, he's had 1 assist in the last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 game weeks. I understand why people are getting rid of him. Like, I'm not going to get rid of him now because I need him for Game Week 29, and I don't think I'll get rid of him anyway. I think he's just on a little bit of a dry spell at the moment. I'm sure he'll come good again. But the midfield looks okay. I mean, they've all got home fixtures. Quite happy with that. And then up top, we've got Wissa, who's got Everton at home. Chris Wood, who's got Arsenal at home. And then Isak, who's got Liverpool away. So we do actually have 2 attackers playing 2 defenders this week, which isn't that ideal. But I'm never going to bench Trent. And then also I have to play Raya because Ward isn't playing. So yeah, and I'm not going to bench Wood or Isak for any of this bench because I don't really want to play defenders over attackers, and my only other attacker is Rodgers, who's got Palace away, who also plays one of my defenders, and he's potentially injured as well. So I think the team sort of just picks itself this week, and there's not really too much I can do about it. Luckily though, going into the transfer portion of the video, we do have some Wonga in the bank now because of all the money that we had in Mikel Arteta. So we can actually make a decent transfer this week if I wanted to, but I think the team looks relatively okay on paper. Like, the only issue is obviously I've got Wood playing Raya, and I've got Isak playing I've got Isak playing Trent. I would use a transfer on Raya this week if he didn't play in 29, but he does play in 29, and I don't have the like I've got my Game Week 27 transfer going into 28 and going into 29, and I have 6 players that blank in 29. So those 3 transfers have to be used on 3 of these players. Now, I think I'm definitely gonna get rid of Rodgers 100%. And I'll probably be getting rid of Eze and Munoz. I do want to keep them for Ipswich at home though. So I'm not gonna be getting rid of them anytime soon. And they've got Southampton away after the blank as well, but I'll just buy them back in. I don't think I've got like a crazy amount of money invested in these players. I think I might have bought Munoz for like 4.6. Maybe, or 4.7, but either way, I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue because I've got quite a lot of money in the bank. And then also Eze, I don't know if I'll even bring Eze back in. I probably want Mateta up top from Palace because I mean the Palace double isn't actually that good. In fact, it's really, really bad. If I take a look at it, it's City away and then Newcastle away. So maybe I don't even want Munoz for that. Again, the Southampton away fixture is great. Brighton at home, not too bad. And yes, they do double, but I think I'd probably just want attackers from that. So maybe Eze and Mateta double up. Because after that, it's not like it's any better. Like, Bournemouth at home is quite tough. Arsenal away, Forest at home, Spurs away, Wolves at home, then Liverpool away. So yeah, maybe I just get Mateta. I mean, they're fine from attacking point of views, but I don't think I need to really bring in a Munoz or like a defender or something like that. So I think I'll be getting rid of Eze and Munoz and then potentially bringing Eze back in. So I will be keeping Isak, Salah and Trent because I've just got way too... I mean, I could get rid of Trent. I've not got a ton of money in him, but with Salah, I mean, what? I bought him for 12.6. He's 13.7 now. So yeah, I'll make 0.5 back on him, but then I've got to spend another 0.6 on him if I want him back, and I just don't think it's worth it for one game week. And I know that people want Haaland and stuff like that. He might not even be back though. I mean, he probably will be, but he's been injured lately. But it's just not something that I think I need to do just for the sake of one game. So yeah, I think it'll be Rodgers out for probably a Bournemouth mid, Munoz out for, I don't know, some random defender. I don't even know who's got, probably 8 Nori actually. I think I already spoke about that in a previous video. And then Eze will probably leave the squad for, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at the midfielders and stuff. Maybe a Wolves midfielder because they've got Southampton away. I would love Cunha, but I'd have to take a hit to bring Cunha in because, unless I got rid of Isak for Cunha, but I've got a lot of money in Isak as well. I brought Isak in when he was 8.6. He's 9.5 now. So I'd have to spend a 0.5 on that, and I just don't think it's really worth it. Unless Cunha absolutely smashes it against Southampton, which he could do, but I don't think it's really worth the 0.5 mil. Just to bring Isak straight back in, because his fixtures are really good after the blank, and then obviously he has the double as well on penalties. And it's a really good fixture. Like, he's potentially triple captaincy worthy in that game week. United at home and then Crystal Palace at home. I still think I'm going to keep it for Salah later on in the season if they get another double, but at the end of the day, that's kind of the decision. So, yeah, Eze, Munoz, Rodgers out for 8 Nori, Bournemouth mid. Probably not Dango because Evan Nilsson's probably back, so I might have to bring in Kluivert. But yeah, 8 Nori, Kluivert, and then, I don't know, some other midfielder that plays in 29 that has a good fixture. Potentially Wolves, just because they've got Southampton away. I'm not sure who play. It could even be I think, don't United have Leicester, so could always bring in somebody like, I don't know if I'll have enough money to bring in Bruno Fernandes. Let's just quickly see if I do. I haven't actually checked this. So 8 Nori in for Munoz. Let's go Kluivert in for... And then 8 mil. So I don't have enough for Fernandes, unfortunately. He's 8.3 for that Leicester away fixture. So I've got 8 mil to spend on a midfielder, which I think is a decent amount. I'd love to bring in Foden, but he's a little bit too expensive. So could even be I could even bring in Gibbs White, to be fair, with Ipswich away. I don't think that's a terrible punt either, because he's only, what, 6.5. So I could even double up on the Forest boys, really, and hope that they do produce. But anyway, that's kind of where my head's at for the game week 27, 28, and 29, really. I'm probably not going to make any transfers until 29, because I think the team is okay until then. Maybe I get rid of Rodgers for Kluivert, just because he's got some okay fixtures, but I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like, leave a comment. What are your plans for Game Week 27? Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.